Welcome to M-Quirkers, the podcast that says menopause isn't a crisis, it's a comedy.
We're talking honest conversations, cold truths and unexpected quirks that come with a midlife plot twist. Hosted by Nat
And Sal. We're here to swap stories, share laughs and say the things no one warned us about, but probably should have.
This is your safe-ish space to giggle, groan and maybe learn a thing or two along the way.
So grab your fan and your favourite snack and join us as we dive into the glorious weirdness of the menopause.
Together.
Yes, it's a totally different.
And
yeah,
so the
totally
system's
different
set up for men.
experience. Yes,
Let's
it
not,
is.
It
really is.
But it is that
brute
the
force for
expectation
us.
is we keep going.
Yeah.
And because now we do have to carry on working during and after menopause.
Yeah.
And we do have to just keep going.
Well, it is
the
literally-
support needs to step up.
It really does. In order to make everything balance, you need to have there's more support for women in order to bring us back in and keep us going for longer and support us for longer. It's mental health as well. If you stop working, I know so many people that retire early and they stop working and all of a sudden they're lost and they end up getting so many different illnesses and they're stressed because there's not the same focus that they used to have.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
think
that's
working is
important
not
as
so
well,
bad.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's the balance and keeping it going.
Yeah.
For the
And doing it because you love it rather than
Yes.
because you have
Yes.
to. And the pressure of
most definitely.
the pressure of
yeah.
having to have 2 jobs per household
Going,
because otherwise you can't survive.
Oh, it's just awful. I mean, it's yes, and the pressure seems to be coming from different areas now as well. You know, people are away from their families. So many years ago, 20 years ago, say, people lived closer to their family, so they could help.
And their
with
extended
childcare.
families
Yes.
all lived for
All very
generations in the
closely.
same 2-mile
Yeah,
radius.
Absolutely, yeah.
A proper village.
Yeah, yes. Which is, kind
Does
of
it mean
helpful
say you
with
all have to get
children.
on?
No. Which is
I'm
probably
not romanticising. I'm not.
It's not the Waltons.
It's not like Rise to Candleford.
I
I
think
love
life
that.
is full of drama. I love drama. Yeah, but talking about HRT,
What have you found?
So I found it says here, and this is quite incredible, really. AI overview, of course. So let's take it with a pinch of salt,
Pinch of
perhaps.
salt.
But hormone replacement therapy (HRT) came available in the early 40s with. Pre-marrying, congregated equine
Oh
estrogens.
yes, it was something to do with horsewhip, wasn't it?
was approved by FDA 1942 for treating menopausal hot flashes. While estrogen-only treatments existed earlier, they gained widespread popularity in the 60s, particularly following the 1966 publication of Feminine Forever, before safety concerns in 2002 led to significant decline in use. I remember that because of the apparent links with breast cancer, etc.
Yeah.
So people started using it a lot less.
Yeah.
And I know they were also recommending it for lots of other conditions as well at one point. Bowel cancer was one, and there was lots of possibilities that that could support and help. But again, it's all. There's lots of stuff out there. It's what is
We're learning
actually
all
right
the
for
time.
you. We are.
The whole world's learning all the time.
But it says here, the modern era, which is, I guess, now, usage has shifted towards lower doses, often transdermal, and more individualised treatment options. Well, that makes sense, because we're all different.
Yes.
So
And we hope that that's the way it is
individual.
going.
Yeah, definitely. So, but it's not for everyone. Not everybody wants
It's not for
HRT,
everyone.
but some do, and that's fine. And you should have a choice, but you should also know what to expect. I think that needs to be very, and I think they do now. There's a lot more information about what this treatment can help you with, because there's downsides to everything, isn't there? You take antibiotics, there's a flipping list as long as your arm of what could happen to your tongue and your eyes and God knows what.
Oh.
I can't read it.
Oh no, I think it's best not to, because when
Best
you've
not
got to
to.
take antibiotics, you're like, I've got to do
exactly.
it.
So you do it because you weigh it up and you think, well, actually the symptoms that it will relieve are, I'll get
It's the
much more
way
benefit. Exactly. So yeah, there is that. But it's true, there is so much now out there, and a lot of still perhaps doctors need to catch up with what's going on. And, you know, it's not just here's the HRT, love, get on with it.
It's a whole, I mean, it's the systems within everything need to change, don't they,
really
to catch up with
do.
the modern era.
Yeah, they
Our
really
schools
do.
aren't functioning for the modern era, they're functioning for getting people into factories, and we don't work like that anymore.
No, that's true. Everything needs to catch up.
Because otherwise you're forming a problem way down the line.
Yeah.
Or even not so way down the line.
No, that's true. So, yeah, fun afternoon we spend looking at our HRT friends.
So basically the answer to the question in, I don't know, a couple of generations ago for us, when would that be? 50s, because my grandma was 50 when I was born.
Okay.
So in the 1970s,
Yeah.
this was sort of, they were linking oestrogen use to cancer potentially, so maybe that wasn't so common because people had the fear.
Yes. Yeah. That's right. And
Because, you know, I think that probably I heard about it from like maybe comedy things. It's maybe a bit Victoria Wood, isn't it?
well, it is, isn't it?
It's sort of in the 80s.
Yes, yeah. But in a negative way, do you think?
Yeah,
Because I remember
think so.
listening to some comedy with John, I think it was Fawlty Towers, and
Oh,
there was a
yes.
mention of a menopausal woman, and I
There
thought,
is something to do with Sybil. I'm sure
That's
there is
right.
something there.
I mean, it was said
we
in
need
a-
to find that.
yes, comedic way, but it was very like, oh my goodness,
Yes.
that bypassed me completely. You know, because that was the 70s, wasn't it? 70s and 80s when that went out. So I'm pretty sure it's when she was in hospital and they were discussing her various ailments. I think it was an ingrown toenail or something like that. And he talked about menopausal women. But it was meant to be a joke. It was a kind of like, you know, typical a guy having a go about his wife being difficult or what have you, and that's what he put it down to. And I thought, I didn't really realise what that meant, I think, when I first watched that. So
Oh, God bless Prunella Scales.
Oh,
How
I know.
fabulous is she?
oh, I know.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I know. No. Oh, no. I obviously don't pay for premium.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, she's wonderful. And how she laughs.
I know. No, it's what was her character?
Sybil.
Sybil. Sybil. Sybil.
Hello? Audrey, any news? Oh, dear, he hasn't. Oh, I know. He doesn't deserve you, Audrey. He really doesn't. Exactly. I know you have. I know.
I know. So,
And although it's a caricature...
oh, that's it. Sorry, that's it.
Yes.
That's
Can
what
you tell us which scene it is?
So it basically, it's the... Oh, this is fascinating. Right. The scene is in the episode The Psychiatrist, Series 2, Episode 2. After catching Basil acting strangely around an attractive female guest and mistaking
gone.
his attempt to fix a light switch for sexual advances, Sybil confronts him and refers to his behaviour as the male menopause.
An awfully good little Welsh place. Leak House, about 5 minutes walk. You have to go straight away.
Oh, that'll do fine.
Just turn left out of the gate and straight on, and it's on your right.
You left this downstairs.
Sorry, I was trying the switch. I'm sorry. Sybil, I'm sorry. I didn't know she was there. I was trying the switch.
It's pathetic, Basil.
No, look, Sybil, I was reaching round for the switch.
Don't bother.
And look, the lights weren't working in the bathroom, right? Okay, so I went in, checked the fitting, which was loose.
I've read about it, Basil. The male menopause, it's called. Oh, and one word of advice. If you're going to grope a girl, have the gallantry to stay in the room with her while you're doing it.
Yes, that's what it was. Okay, and but that was more like what were these midlife crisis, wasn't it? That became the
male
midlife
midlife crisis.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, so Prunella Scales was in her 40s during the filming, which was all in the 70s. And her character was sort of a little bit younger.
Yeah.
So her character was meant to be Why can't I say it?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Hello. But women of that age, her portrayal of Sybil, it's just spot on.
It really is, isn't
How
it?
they talked on the
Just
phone.
Incredible. And the obsessions that they had, even to the way she walked, her character was perfect. The way she,
Filed her nails.
Yeah, and her distrust of this guy who was like so tall, so lanky, so like a beanpole, but they were somehow together. I mean, as they put it, manacled together. It's like it's that, and that was the quirkiness of it. That was the whole. Yeah, but the male menopause remark is a key moment in the episode that highlights the power dynamic with Sybil managing Basil's chaotic outbursts with biting sarcasm, which is great because she had just as good lines as he did. All the characters did. Yeah, such a good series in a kind of crazy kind of way.
Oh, no.
Oh, I know. Yeah, so that's that. I remember that and thinking, menopause, what the hell is, what is that? So,
Yeah. So there were only those little bits because you didn't hear...
No.
I don't think that I
Explanation
heard
or anything,
anybody just chatting about it in general
no,
conversation.
No.
Whereas maybe our children's generations, they do hear more just general chat about those things and have a better understanding of those things rather than it being a little bit mystical and magical and something I don't want to think about because it's not going to happen to me.
Very hidden.
But,
Not
20,
so
30 years happens quite quickly, relatively quickly.
We've moved very quickly, haven't we? And the opportunities as well, but in some respects the balance is shifting again. So it's more perhaps about money and connections and rather than male and female. Anything else, it's more what you have, your opportunities. What do you have as your opportunities rather than whether you're male or female, perhaps. So okay, interesting. 38 years old.
Isn't it?
Oh, gosh.
And then somebody said to me recently, and I thought I was going through the early menopause, and so I went to the doctor and said, I'm going through the early menopause, and I said, how old are you? And they said, I'm 38, and I said, but do you know what? That wouldn't be an early menopause.
No.
That's just menopause, if you are.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that was early, because I think that one of the things we've learnt is that hormones can start being chaotic, in your 30s.
Yeah, they can. They really can. Again, it's individual, isn't it?
It's
your
individual.
own.
And that's okay.
It is.
It's not.
It is okay.
It's not out of the realms of.
No.
And you can still continue to have the possibility of having children if you go, oh my God, I'm going through early menopause.
Yeah.
No, you can still have children.
You can. Yeah, you can.
If this is a good or a bad thing. We've spoken about that before, haven't we?
We have. It's purely individual.
Yeah. Whether you want to not have children when you're going through perimenopause, or you want to have, maybe you haven't got any children and you're feeling like, oh God, I can't, but actually it's possible.
It's,
hormones
the
declining,
options
but it's possible.
Yeah.
And there are options.
Yeah.
And like you say, everybody's different. How we feel about it is different. And that's what's difficult when you're talking to a broad range of people. You can't hit home with everybody.
No.
And maybe some things that we say, you think, well, I don't think you got it quite right there. Maybe we haven't for you. And maybe some things you think, yes, that's it, hit the nail on the head, and we have got it right for you, but you know, we've got our own experiences.
Yeah.
We're in our own human bodies, as is everybody else. And I think what's really important is learning who you are from a personality point of view, and how being tuned into your skin suit. What do we call it?
Spacesuit.
Human body.
Oh, human body. Okay. Spacesuit. But it is, and it's also accepting, I think, as well, that sure, you know, it's a personal choice, whatever you do to your skin and whatever you want to do to your face or whatever. But at the end of the day, mentally, you've been here a long time. You've been here, say you've been here 60 years, say, your mind knows it's a 60-year-old. You are a 60-year-old. You've been here 60 years. How wonderful is that?
How wonderful
you have
is
60
that?
years
Even
experience.
though a part of you still feels like you're 20.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the beauty of it. And so maybe the mindset will change and we'll accept ourselves being older when society can say, do you know what, I love the fact you're 60 and you do this, and I really appreciate, we really want to have more people like you around because you do this, rather than, oh dear, you're 60, oh well, we want more young people on there because, you know, young people have whatever. It's not
Youth. They have youth.
yeah.
Nah, that's about...
Youth is great.
Youth is
but
great.
also, so is wisdom, and so is
Absolutely.
strength, and, you know, mental health, diversity. And it's saying that, you know, I've been here a long time, so I've seen this before, so I can help you with this.
And we notice
I can do
patterns.
it. Yeah. And it's
Notice
great
patterns.
because that's what grandparents used to do. It was go and see your gran because she understands what it's like. You know.
But I don't ever remember any women of our age in the 70s and 80s saying, oh, I feel, you know, just like I did when I was 20.
Yeah.
Not physically. I mean,
No,
you know,
no.
the same kind of personality.
Yeah.
They were all very grown up. And I think that our generation feels a little bit more fun.
Yeah, because we've grown up in a different way, I guess. We've had the punk era, the new romantic era, and then all of that sort of craziness with styles and hair and whatever. So people now in their 70s, 60s and 70s, don't look 60 and 70 because of the way they dress and the way they behave and, you know, all of that. And I think that's so lucky.
That's lovely. And I think it's quite special because as we go through our generations, so we're Generation X, then we've got millennials who were sort of half in and half out of the technology boom. And then we've got our children's generation, which is Gen Z, who were not fully brought up in the technology boom. They didn't have personal screens when they were little.
No, that's true. No.
But they have grown up with social media and
got it around them.
and whatnot.
Yes.
So,
yes.
And then Gen Alpha, which is the little ones at the moment, who are completely brought up with this
and that's part of
technology
their
and
life.
social media, and it's totally integrated into their life. So I think if we look at it like that, we're in a really special section here with a very specific upbringing that we had, where we had a lot of freedom, there was a lot of danger, but everybody was a bit relaxed.
Yeah,
that's it.
But also,
You know?
your whole life wasn't plastered across a network.
Yeah.
So
you could
everybody
make
can
mistakes
see.
without any.
You
You could make mistakes and just try and forget about it, even though it might be cripplingly embarrassing. It would be.
It's
yesterday's
in
chip
time.
papers.
Yes, it's in time. It's just gone. 1 minute
now
there,
you
next
can't
one's
have
gone.
that.
No, there's a kind of like a footprint, isn't there? There's a digital footprint that says this is what you've been up to and this is what you do, and other people can get that and take that and change it and then get back to you and make your life hell or make your life better. But you know, you're very much on a stage, aren't you?
Yeah, and we have to teach our children to be super careful in the time of their life where actually taking risks and not being super careful would be joyous for them.
Yeah.
But we're having to say to them, do you know what? You've got to be really careful what you put out there.
Very much so. You own it and you're responsible for it.
Responsible
and there is
for
that
it
too.
because it could be taken and just run with
Yes.
or found.
Yes.
That footprint could be found in years to come.
Yeah. And it will
And
affect
used
whether you
against
get a job or
you.
not.
Yeah.
Or, yes,
All
that's
sorts.
absolutely true. And it's what's happening now, isn't it? They'll look at your, employers will look at your social media page and your, and have a look at who you are. Even if you were younger and you made a comment you didn't want to and you could have deleted it, they can still find ways of actually getting those things back. And it is a worry because you're allowed to make mistakes. You can say, depending on the severity of it, but you can actually make a mistake and then go back and go, do you know what, I made a big mistake, I was wrong. Now it's, you made that mistake,
You made a mistake.
I did say it was wrong.
And now we can't be associated with you making that mistake. We will cut all ties with you, personal or professional, because they don't want to. You can't just drink from the hosepipe and get listeria and then everybody's forgotten about it next week because you're fine.
Well,
hopefully.
It's our personal experience.
Legionnaires' disease was a big worry in our house. Never drink hot water out of the tap, people.
No, God, no. No, I remember my mum boiling everything to death in, bicarbonate was the medicinal thing. I still got bicarbonate in my house because you clicked again.
Sorry.
I've got it in my house. I've got it everywhere because it's a medical thing. I've been brought up with that, and other people go, "What? But it's a cleaner. You can use it universally. It's fantastic.
You can use it at university, and it helps with acid indigestion.
Absolutely,
so,
So. Right then. Well,
on that
world to rights.
Indeed. We never end in the same place as we started, do we?
Well, that's the menopause journey, isn't it?
Oh, I
guess.
know.
We've got to. How would Sybil say goodbye? All right, ta-ta.
Oh gosh, how
don't
would
know.
she say goodbye?
You've been listening to M-Quirkers, brought to you by Small Talk Podcast.